Welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. Game 2 of a Monday night NHL hockey doubleheader for you. We have the Utah Mammoth at San Jose Sharks. This is game 3 of their season 3-game series. Sorry, I have a throat lozenge in right now. Utah won at home 6-3 on October 17th. Then San Jose won at home in overtime November 18th over the Mammoth 3-2. Third and final game here, December 7th. October, November, and December. And their series is over. Oh, here we go. Power play, San Jose's 18th, Utah 30th. Penalty kill, 14th for San Jose, Utah 15th. Face off, 21% San Jose, or 21st in the league. Utah 27th. Goals for over games played, 2.81. And for 25th for San Jose, 18th at 2.96 for Utah. And goals against, 3.19 is 21st in the league for San Jose. And Utah's 2.96, 17th. Last 10 games, Mammoth are 3-4-3. Sharks are 5-5. So we're at SAP Center in San Jose. Scratches, we got O'Brien, Rooney, DeSimone for Utah. Ooh, Nick Leddy, Ostapchuk, and Iorio for San Jose. Pretty sure I saw on the pregame that it was going to be Vejmelka in net for Utah and Askarov for San Jose. All right. Hello, Gracie. Did the Sabres win yet? They did, 5-1. Okay. That was a quick game, I guess. Yeah. It was a pretty quick game. Hello, Uncommon. Oh, sorry. I just saw you answered. Hello, Uncommon. Thanks. I just realized I didn't see your next comment. My bad. Doy. All right, so Sabres win in Buffalo 5-1 over the Jets. Penguins win in Philly 5-1 over the Flyers. Blue Jackets were down 2-0 and beat the Devils 5-3. Ducks still up 2-1 in St. Louis over the Blues with 14:54 to go. Underway halfway through the third, or more than halfway through the third quarter in New England, or I should say in Foxborough, Massachusetts, I believe. And it is 30-7 Patriots over the Giants. Hello, Thomas Love. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, good point. We should look at the... If they're not dropping the puck, we should look at the standings. I think is everybody above 500 again in the East then? Did they not update with this win? They must not have, right? So yeah, everybody's 500 or better than in the East since Buffalo won today. Oh, I see. They've got one more game played and one more overtime or shootout loss. Okay. All right, we'll look at the standings again later. Yep, we're about ready to go. They didn't get the roster report up there, but I had seen. Yeah, Vejmelka and Askarov for San Jose. All right, I think we're just about set. The Sharks are in black going left to right. I'm going to leave them in the teal. Utah and white, yeah, we'll leave it black on blue. Utah and white going right to left, and they dump it in from the red line. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Sent around by Utah. Back to the blue line. Kept in. Into the far corner. Still battling. Kept in at the blue line. Near side for shot is a glove save. That was Schmidt's shot, and Askarov glove save at 1937. So it should be the first shot on goal, but nothing on NHL.com yet. San Jose still going through the lineups. All right, well, they gave Utah the shot. I don't, but all right. NHL.com just updated. All right, near circle draw. Wenberg. And attempt number 2, and they kicked out Wenberg. Jeepers, just drop the puck. Finally, we get the draw. Won by Utah to the far side. We are way up in the rafters for this San Jose cam. And a shot in the slot was missed or blocked, and San Jose got it out of their own end. Under 19:20 to go in the first period. Into the near board, sent around to the far side. That was Sergachev. Now he gets it back. Near circle, shot high. Off the glass and down the length of the ice. Picked up behind the net by Dursey for the Mammoth. He passes to the near side to Schmidt, who dumps it in from the red line. Played off the near boards by Askarov. Cross ice pass off the boards. Backhander sent in. Celebrini centers it. It gets tapped back to the near boards. I see Toffoli out there on this line. And Utah sends it down the length of the ice. This will be icing at 18:27. Zane, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Only, one goal, one shot on goal, no score. Utah had the lone shot. And they're going to false start on the draw. Now they finally, Celebrini won it, but sent behind their own net for Utah. Cooley has it in the near corner, sent behind the Utah net. Schmidt sends it up the far boards. It's sent right back into the far corner by San Jose. Centering pass now to the near side from the circle, now down in the far circle. To the slot, a shot saved into the near corner. 18 minutes to go. First period. And into the near corner. Celebrini trying to get it free. Taken at the blue line, sent down to the near corner by Klingberg, and scooped up by Gunther. And the Utah defense will pass the puck while they get a line change. Schmidt retreats behind the Utah net. Up the near boards into the into the far circle, now into the far corner for Utah. Send it back to the blue line. A blast goes wide into the near corner. 84 miles per hour on that shot. Sent up the near boards and out. Utah takes it at their own blue line and sends it up the far boards. Scooped up by Mukhamadullin, who sends it around. And it's dumped in again by Utah into the far corner. This time picked up by Dickinson. He sends it to Mukhamadullin. Up ahead to the red line. Dumped in by Kurashev. Behind the net. Back to the blue line. Utah gets it out of their own end. They skate up to the far circle in the far corner. Taken behind the San Jose net. Stopped in the near circle. Backhander is blocked. And sent ahead by San Jose, but on net, so steered into the near boards by Vemelka. And now San Jose, well, countered by Utah. Kind of going back and forth like a ping pong match or tennis match. Sent to the net and gloved on an easy save for Askarov at 16:08. 2-1 shots on goal, Utah now. Goal, Mammoth, go, says Alex. Go, Utah, says Zane. Yeah, as a Kings fan, it's hard to root for San Jose. They do have a nice team to watch, but young stars. All right, that was a shot from the slot area. Don't know if it did get through. It's 3-1. Nobody could get to the rebound for Utah. They have it again. Schmidt sends it in. San Jose, it says 3-2. Where did San Jose randomly get a second shot? I'm not sure. All right, up the near boards. Finally, San Jose over the red line, off the near boards, chased by, who is that? Eklund. And back to the blue line, kept in by Klingberg. Eklund shot, glove save, or frozen puck by Vemelka at 15:25. 3-3 now, shots on goal. Yeah, Vemelka's pretty good. I didn't get a look at the numbers. Oskarov's pretty good for San Jose, too. Seen a lot. I think I've seen all 3 games, too. Pretty sure. Between these two teams. Sorry, the previous 2 and now tonight. Sent into the far... Oh, right up the slot. Shot and a goal by the Sharks. They take the early 1-0 lead. Right up the middle. Good pass. And they just buried a rocket. That was Toffoli, former King. Oh, good. I like Toffoli, but... Yeah, good centering pass, high slot, and just beat them. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting Vemelka's a lefty, so it was glove side high. He's got the glove on his right hand. He holds the stick with his left and has the blocker. Just a rocket, just under the bar by Toffoli. He got screened. There was like at least 2 Utah players and a Shark in his way, and I don't think he ever saw it. And they just kicked out a Shark from the center ice draw. So 1-0 Sharks. Utah wins the draw back in their own end. 15:10 to go in the first. Sent up the near boards. No icing. Mook Medulin. Nope. Askarov sent it to the far side. Now passed to the near boards and off the ref. I thought that was going to be icing too. He wasn't paying attention as it came off the boards. Sent around to the far side. San Jose dumps it, but Utah finally gets it to neutral ice. San Jose dumps it in and tags up. Utah from behind their own net. Finished a line change. Up the near board. Stolen by San Jose. And Will Smith passes it to the center. It was Celebrini. Drop pass back to Will Smith at the blue line. And that pass by him is picked off. Utah going the other way. Cooley's in the near boards. He gets the pass. Looking to the far circle. Pass gets away. Will Smith passes it to the left wing. Return pass into the slot. I think we have a Utah penalty coming up. I don't think it'll be a penalty shot, but it was on the breakaway. Let's see what the ref calls. Sergachev. They said slash. Oh, yeah, he's slashed. Who is that? Liljegren, number 37. All right, first penalty. So first power play goes to San Jose. Face off behind the net. Cleared by Utah. Scooped up by number 3 on the Sharks. That would be Klingberg. I don't know why I can't remember Klingberg. Smith over the red line to Celebrini. Excuse me. Utah gets it out, though. Klingberg at neutral ice. 13:33 in the first. Eklund, far circle, pass to Smith in the slot. Nice save by Vejmelka. Kept in at the blue line by Celebrini. He circles back. And he switches places. Near circle, shot, big rebound. Smith in the slot, passing to the near circle. Smith gets it back to Celebrini, near circle. Eklund up the boards to Celebrini. Celebrini to the slot, down low to Eklund. Back to Celebrini, back to Eklund. Cross ice, off the boards to Will Smith. Under 50 seconds in the power play. Eklund back to Celebrini. Into the slot. Pass to Eklund. Centering pass. Deflected away by Utah. Shot. Puck trickles to the just outside the crease, and it's frozen by Vejmelka at 12:37. 36 seconds on the power play. I was watching The Point, and there's a new rule with Sharks. In the post-game interview, you have to be bare-chested and wearing this huge necklace made out of a shark's jawbone and huge shark teeth. I hear you. Usually Peter McPeter gets in here and threatens to get my channel shut down for doing shark games. They just have a lot of 9 o'clock games, and they seem to have a lot when there's no other 9 o'clock games. So one shark got kicked out, and now a mammoth gets kicked out of the draw. We're still waiting for this damn draw. These certain linesmen are awful. I don't know what it is. Orlov to Toffoli to Kurashev. Now back to Orlov at the blue line. Far circle, Gaudette, shot, blocked. Into the far corner, behind the net, off the near boards. 20 seconds on the power play. Down low, just outside the crease, now in the near circle. Kurashev back to the blue line for Orlov. Kurashev takes it. Shot wide. Gaudette kicks it back out to Orlov. Shot and a goal. May have been tipped in, but from the near circle, if it was his, it was Sergachev. And the Sharks have the early 2-0 lead on the Mammoth on the power play goal. Let's see who gets credit. It could have been deflected just as the power play was wrapping up. Let's see where the goal was. 7:56. So, yeah, 12:04. All right, who got it? They said Kurashev. Are they sure this wasn't tipped in? Oh, come on. That was 84's goal. They screwed up again. Yeah. Pavel Regenda. That's his first goal. Regenda. I think I said yeah. Undrafted player, too. They just said under 12. So Regenda on the goal. His first of the year. Sharks still have it just outside the crease, now into the near corner. 7-3 shots on goal, 2-0 lead. Mammoth can't get it out. Another one sent, deflected into the far corner. And nobody can dig it out just yet from the board. Sent behind the net. Taken by Cole. Pass gets away. They just get it to the blue line and out. In the near boards by the penalty box area. Sharks take it again. This time Delandria. Around the net, that puck gets away. Peterka just got knocked down. In the near circle, shot by Eklund to the crease and frozen by Vejmelka. Wait, is that Vejmelka in net? Yeah, it is. 70, okay. Yeah, Regenda with the tip in just outside the crease, and the Sharks lead 2-0, 11:05, first media timeout. Well, let's check the Ducks got a third. Carlson's 14th at 5:58 of the third. They lead the Blues in St. Louis 3-1 with 5:37 remaining. That's the only other game left on the light slate tonight. And Patriots are up 30-15, just underway in the fourth quarter over the Giants. These goalies are like sieves these days. That last one was not the goalie's fault. That was a nice shot, and it got tipped in just outside the crease. It's like, where the heck are the defensemen? You know, how did nobody clear this guy off the front of the crease? Toffoli's goal was a rocket, too. He couldn't see. He got screened. Giants scored and cut the lead to 2 TDs. Oh, yeah, right. Just underway in the fourth. Thanks, Star Strider. Oh, yeah, here's the visualizers. So Toffoli's 6 from Celebrini and Smith. A lot of assists for those two. So Celebrini, I'm sorry, Toffoli. Wait, Toffoli, yeah, a rocket shot that beat, because he's a lefty, it beat Vejmelka glove side high, but he had 2 of his own teammates and a Shark blocking his view. Right. I'm just saying in this game. Yeah, earlier you can make that. And this one really wasn't his fault either. Sergachev, I think. Somebody sent it from the near. I think it was Sergachev. And it was a tip in. Oh, I'm sorry. Kurashev. I got the wrong team. Kurashev. First goal of the year on the power play. Tipped in. And Orlov, the second assister. But, yeah. I try to point out whether I think it's the goalie or the defense's fault, but a lot of time I know it's easy to blame the goalie. I blame the defense most of the time. I know somebody didn't like it. Oh, and the Utah just got a goal. I'm sorry. They carried the puck right outside the crease, made a pass to the open net, and easily tipped in. Another one, like, where was the defense? They didn't keep anybody off the crease. That's Kraus, number 67. Yeah, he just carried it in to the far circle, stopped and made a pass, and it was tipped in by Kraus. Great assist by Carcone. Or Carcone. Yeah, Mook Madulin and who is that? Marine? No, not Mook Madulin and Dickinson, I think, were to blame on that one. Just poor defense. And it's 2-1, 10:40 to go in the first. Shot is saved. It's kept in at the blue line for Utah. It's 8-4 shots on goal. Now 8-5. Sharks the other way. Toffoli into the near corner. Sent to the blue line and out. Picked up. And the Sharks take over behind their own net. That is Orlov. And I should know more of these. Sent behind the Utah net. Up the near boards. Kept in. Near circle. Celebrini's passed it. Taken to the net by Eklund. Chipped over into the far board. Centering to the slot. Whiffed on the shot was Will Smith. And going the other way is Cooley on a break. In the slot. Shot. Big save by Askarov. And another glove save from the near circle. Keeps it 2-1 at 9:39. But 2-1 Sharks. Mammoth got one back. And checking in, 4-1 Ducks. Kreider got an empty netter at 17:23. There's 2:06 to go. So barring an absolute miracle comeback, the Ducks will win on the road in St. Louis tonight. All right, here's Krause's goal from Carcone. Again, I don't think Mook Madulin and Dickinson played very good D. Dickinson should have been able to prevent that puck getting through, and he just didn't. Let's see. 8-7 shots on goal now, according to NHL.com. Oh, I forgot to fix the schedule. I got to work on that. Maybe at intermission. Still 30-15. Patriots ball. They have a 2nd and 8 at the Giant 41. Now 3rd and 12 at the Giant 45. Drake May just got sacked for a loss of 4 by Barnes. It's a pretty big 3rd and 12 at the Giant 45. So it's a 2-score game. If they somehow got back in field goal range, they can make it a 3-possession game. All right, let's make sure we're live because the app is spinning. It says we are. All right, 8-7 shots on goal. All right, face off in the near circle of the Sharks end. The puck was sent off the boards behind the net, or off the back of the net, too. Sent behind the net by, let's see, into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Puck is loose in the far circle. Sharks trying to dig it out of the corner. I think it's finally picked up by Eklund and passed to the near boards and dumped in backhanded from the red line. Vejmelka plays it to the far corner. Utah finally picks it up and skates it out to the red line and dumps it in to the far corner. Picked up by the Sharks. 8:50 to go in the first period. Up the far boards, cross ice pass. Now chipped up into the air, into the near corner. Utah sends it to the far corner from behind their own net. Skated out over the red line, 2-on-2. Pass to the near circle, shot or pass is deflected wide behind the net. Back to the blue line. Dunn passes to the far side. Oh, sorry, that was no, Cole. Sorry, wrong team. Cole. And back to the blue line, kept in by Utah. Behind the Shark net. Shots are 8 up now. Blue line kept in. Peterka centers it to the far circle. Shot got away. It was loose on a rebound, and San Jose sweeps it out of their own end. Thought Peterka might rip the shot, but he didn't. From the near circle. 9-8 shots on goal. Oskarov sends it off the near boards. San Jose at the red line. Pass into the O-zone. Sent from the far boards into the near corner. Up the near boards. Utah countering. Krause lost it at the red line. It gets sent into the near corner. Liljegren sends it around. Pass to the blue line, into the near circle. Shot and a glove save, and Vejmelka hangs on at 7:03. Should be 9-9 shots on goal. Yep. Oh, 10-9 shots on goal. As defense, how do you defend against the Patriots on third down? Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah. Oh, did they? That's good. So Giants 1st and 10 from their own 14, 10:46 to go with the ball down 15, 30-15, 7:03 to go in the first here. 10-9 shots on goal. Utah And I thought they kicked Stenlund out of the draw. Sharks won it and got a quick shot on goal. No, it's a goal. Terrible camera work. I had no idea what was going on. 3-1 Sharks at 7:01. A 2-second, after a draw. Yeah. Just a quick draw win and then tucked in near side by Toffoli. I think it was 5-hole, but terrible camera coverage by San Jose's broadcast. I still don't know where it went in, just that the fact that it did go in, but like no indication like immediately either. So Vejmelka having a rough time. Oh yeah, they gave him the hook. Vanasek is heading out there. Wow, early hook. Yeah, when you give up 3 goals on 10 shots, I understand. They need a spark. They just kicked a shark out of a mammoth out of the draw. And the puck is at the blue line, but Mammoth take it over. Over the line. Drop pass to the blue line. Gunther will have to pick it. Wait, who is that? Apologies. Wrong team. Sergachev. You think you know and you guess, and then you should confirm it. Will Smith pass and dumped in by the Sharks. That was Klingberg. And a whistle at 6:30. So, yeah, just a quick draw win, an immediate shot through the defender's legs and 5-hole past Vejmelka. Just a hell of a wrister by Tyler Toffoli, and it's 3-1 Sharks. Face off at the center ice and dumped in by Utah. Far boards dug out by San Jose. Over the red line, into the near boards. Pass into the near corner. Behind the net. Centering pass gets through. Kept in at the blue line. Mook Medulin's shot is blocked. Schmaltz broke a stick, blocking it. Cooley has it. Centers it. Nobody's there. Sharks take it off the crease. Skate the other way. To over the blue line. Into the O-zone. Celebrini. No. Eklund drop pass. Shot from the far circle. Saved by Vanasek. Pass gets through. And shot by Eklund wide and into the near boards. Pass to the far side. Dumped in again. 5:30 to go in the first. Sent around to the near boards. Kept in again. Near corner. Back to the blue line. Shot. Big rebound and swept out of there by Mammoth. All four, a bunch of their guys have been out there more than, at least the forward line has been out there over a minute at 5:13. Down 3-1. And the draw going to be back in their own end. Oh, yeah, no problem. I understand. No. That's fine. Yeti. I so wish it was Yeti. I would have bought so much Yeti merch. Flipped to the center ice by the Mammoth. We could say Yeti. Celebrini pass to the far circle. Back to the blue line. Nice. Another shot. Deflected off the netting behind the net. We have the under, I assume, 6 media timeout at 4:54. Yeah. This has been a wild night of hockey, though, for sure. Oh, betting-wise? Yeah, probably not. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Got it. 12-10 shots on goal. I think there's a goal. I don't think I showed the last goal, did I? by Toffoli off that draw. It's very quick. Celebrini wins it right to Toffoli. He buries it right between the defenseman's legs, and it went through Vanis. Make that Vejmelka 5-hole. The first two weren't his fault. I mean, it's kind of hard to blame anybody but him on that one. I think the coach just wanted to send a message to the team, like, let's shape up on the blue line or in front of our own crease, boys. Celebrini's 25th assist of the year. He has 2 tonight. Toffoli has 2 goals, too. Regenda had his first of the year on a deflection on the power play. Let's check in. Probably a final. Yep. Ducks 4, Blues 1 in St. Louis. Ducks win. McTavish, Mintyukov, Carlson, and empty netter by Creeder. Blues goal was Kiru. So this is the last game of the night. All right, face off. Sharks keep it in. Blast from the blue line. Held on for the save at 4:48 by Vanasek. Dickinson from the blue line on the blast. I'm pretty sure we should be live. Yeah, we are. Okay. Checking in on football. 30-15. 8:33 to go in the fourth. 4th and 8 for the Giants at their own 27, though. And they kicked a Mammoth out of the draw. Just drop the puck, for God's sakes. Krause versus Smith. Draw won by Mammoth. Sent up the near boards. Right back into their own zone. They dump it, and Sharks have it in their own end. Toffoli drops it back to the defender, who sends it down the length of the ice for icing at 4:31. 8th game with both Mook-Madulin and Dickinson in the lineup. They're 5-1-1 in the first 7 games, I guess, with both of them. Yeah, from what little I've seen, I do kind of like Mook-Madulin, although he did seem to be a little bit at fault for the 1 goal they gave up. Face off. Oh, for God's sake. They just dropped the puck. Second attempt, they do. Will Smith won the draw for the Sharks in their own end. Can't get it out. Glove down at the blue line. Make that shot off the boards wide, and Sharks get it out. Why do I keep screwing up? It's Sergachev. Icing again on Sharks? Or do we have a penalty at 4:13? Must have been icing. All right. 13-10 shots on goal Sharks. They are up 3-1. 4:13 to go in the first. All right. Delandria against, who was that? Sharks win the draw, send it up the far boards, but not out. Utah back to the blue line, near circle to Peterka. Shot from a tough angle. It's a good goal. Wow. Ripped it under the crossbar in the far post. Unbelievable shot by Peterka. And it's a 3-2 game. Wow. That was an impossible angle. Between the bottom of the near circle and the red line. Well, I guess it might have just been on the circle still, but don't know how he beat Askarov. I think it went over his shoulder, actually, near post. It was on end. Yeah, it wasn't really the far post. He somehow beat it blocker side high over Askarov's shoulder. Oh, they missed the draw. Man, they missed like 8 seconds of action in there. The puck is just pinned by the Utah bench. They finally take it and retreat in front of their own net. Cross-ice pass off of, who is that? 82. I'm blanking on who that is. Stenland. And we got a penalty coming up. Believe it's on the Sharks at 3:23. So Mammoth head to the power play, only down 1 now. Hooking on Goodrow. He hooked Tanev. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see any problem with that call. He definitely had his stick around his waist. So now Utah on the power play, trailing by only 1 now. After a heck of a shot by Peterka. False start by Delandria. We're still waiting. There's the draw. Sharks win it. And puck is just jammed up against the boards in the near side corner and sent down the length of the ice. Sergachev scoops it up. 3:05 in the first. And Sharks dump it back in again. Keller picks it up. And he drops the pass to Sergachev. Schmaltz has it over the red line into the O-zone. Hayton behind the net to the far boards, kept in by Keller. Sergachev redirects it. Gunther back to Sergachev, back to Gunther. In the near corner, Schmaltz sends it around. Kept in at the blue line. Keller's pass stolen. We got a one-on-one the other way. Sharks into the far circle. Backhander is wide. Picked up by Schmaltz. Up ahead to Gunther. Gunther over the red line. Into the far circle. Or stop short of it. Drop pass doesn't work. Sharks going the other way. And they chip it into the far corner. Picked up in the far corner. Taken by Dursey. Taken behind the Utah net. And they have 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Over the red line. Cooley all the way just in front of the net. He got knocked down. Lost his stick. And the Sharks cleared it to the neutral zone. Schmidt passes to Dursey. Peterka over the line. Off the far boards to Cooley. Cooley sends it behind the net. And Mook Medulin clears it down the length of the ice for the Sharks. 12 seconds left on the power play. Brought up by Schmidt. Sent ahead into the far corner. Sharks nope, they didn't get it out. Yamamoto kept it in, and now it got cleared, but I think it went into the bench area at, what's the time? Oh, he's showing Cooley getting hit by a blue. Was that this year or last year? All right, 1:21 to go in the first period. Excuse me. Utah didn't get any shots on goal. That was a terrible power play. We're still waiting. Celebrini on the draw. Still, finally, it's out of the San Jose end. I don't know if McBain won the draw and they just didn't control it. Celebrini in his own end, off the near boards to himself, or the far boards. Couldn't get it to Will Smith. McBain dumps it into the near corner, sent around. Kept in at the blue line, into the near boards. Wait, they have Kraus, 67. They don't have a 50s. Okay. Under 50 seconds to go, first period. They took a shot away from San Jose. It's 12-11 now. But they lead 3-2. Into the far boards. Centered to the near circle. Shot. Glove save. But not held on. Sharks clear it. Take it over the red line. Into the O zone. Eklund behind the net. Sent to the far corner. Battle for the puck. Behind the net. Back to the blue line for the Sharks. Sent in behind the net. Far corner. 5 seconds to go in the first. Don't think anything's going to come of this. Yeah, that's it. End of the first. 3-2. We get 5 goals in the first period. After 20 minutes. And the second intermission is upon us. All right, let me double check on the chat. Let's see. Yeah, that Peterka shot was crazy. To be that accurate from that tough an angle, just unbelievable. Here, yeah, actually we didn't see that, right? Yeah, Peterka's 10th from Schmidt. Watch, he's literally like right here when he makes the shot. It did not, I promise you, it did not go glove side high. It went over the blocker side shoulder near post. I don't think that graphic, I didn't do it justice. I at least how I saw it, it did not go glove side high. I'll keep an eye out for the replay. 21 degrees in Foxborough. This is why I'm asking for hot chocolate. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know why this mic stand drives me nuts after a while. Oh, yeah. I swear it went in near, I don't think, whether it did or didn't, it's still an impressive goal from that angle. Like, he was literally right on the edge of the bottom of the near circle. Not like if this is a clock, not 9 o'clock, but more like 8 o'clock, and he just buried it on a rocket. Oh yeah, let's take a look. The Patriots have a first and goal at the Giants 8 with 4:32 to go, up 15 still. So this should be over, even if they settle for a field goal. Not enough time left, really, for the Giants to get back into this. All right. Now they got a shot back, so it's 13-11 shots on goal in favor of San Jose, and they're up 3-2. Face-offs 14-9 for Utah. 0-for-1 power play Utah. 1-for-1 Sharks. 8-1 hits Sharks. 8-2 block shots Mammoth. 5-3 giveaways San Jose. 3-0 takeaways San Jose. Third and final game of the series that's tied 1-1 in the season series. All right, get the timer up. Oh, yeah, let me fix the schedule. I'll work on that. Well, we've got a minute here. Like and subscribe. If you already did, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended and helps grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Return viewers, thank you so much. New viewers, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. And thanks everybody in the chat, Star Strider and Alex especially. Earlier, Gracie and Zane. Thanks everybody. And Thomas. And I feel like I missed somebody. Oh, Uncommon. Thank you. Can't forget Uncommon. All right, moving the games up so you can see Tuesday through Saturday. So Saturday, I think it's Winnipeg at Edmonton at 9. And let me take a quick look, see what I forgot which CP, men's college basketball game I was gonna do. It's on my phone. So if I go to this website on the desktop, there's so many dang pop-up ads. And they did settle for the field goal, but yeah, up 18 with 2:14 to go. That game's over. Excuse me. All right, yeah, I'm going to have my son, so probably a light schedule. Well, at least do, let me just double check that game too. All right, it is Jets Oilers. Of the 3 9 o'clock games, I figure that's best. 2 Canadian teams. Canucks are under 500. I don't know. The Kraken don't excite me. Otherwise, I do Red Wings Kraken, but not a lot of people watch the Kraken games I've done. I think Jets Oilers will draw a decent crowd. No, that's a good question. No, I haven't heard from her in a while. You're right. Probably because I haven't been doing NBA lately. That's usually the only time she'd stop in. But like Golden State doesn't have. She's a Warriors fan, and Prime had those back to back on Fridays, and then that was it. Like, I don't think there's a Warriors game I could even do if I wanted to. So yeah. Haven't heard from Galchino either, but again, a lot of these people are basketball only fans, so can't be helped. But yeah, no, I mean, last I knew, she was getting visits from her son and maybe other family members, in the rehab facility. So she was definitely out of the hospital or out of, whatever treatment she was in, and in a, rehab, or for lack of a better term, or continuing care center. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, it would be nice to hear, even if it's secondhand from somebody who's heard from her in like maybe a Warriors live stream or something. Yeah. But yeah, good question. All right, so Saturday, did I close that? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's good. Under 2 to go. Oh, 2-minute warning. All right, let's see. We got Duke, Michigan State at 11. And Iowa State versus Purdue. I've already done Duke. I've already done Michigan State. I think the Duke game did all right. It was in prime time. Was that was on Thanksgiving, wasn't it? And so it's either number 4 versus 7 or number 10 versus number 1. That's a tough call. I'm trying to see if there were any other games. Maybe I'll put it up for a vote. Oh, there's another. Oh, that game's at 1. I can't do back to back. Plus, with my son, I'll stick to ranked games. Let me see if anything else. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, same. I agree 100%. Yeah, again, I would like to hear from Galchino too. Rhonda pops in once in a while. I should ask her if she's heard from her. Father Time. Father Time does pop in once in a while. I'll have to remember to ask him. Let's see. What else is on? Oh, Louisville versus Indiana. But yeah, I don't want to do back. That'd be at. Did I say 11? So that'd be at 1:15. That's too quick. Yeah, again, I'm only looking to do maybe one game, and only because my son would probably be on the call with me for basketball. I don't think there was a women's game that day. All right, so we're getting into probably nothing. 1 second. I gotta take a quick break too. All right. Well, nothing. I'm not going to do anything at 7 or later because I want to do that one hockey game at 9. Women's. Yeah, so maybe I'll just say men's basketball at 11 and then we'll maybe I'll put it up to a vote on the site too. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I think I'd rather do the Big 10 matchup game because probably not going to get many of those. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any women's games on. So I think that's it. We'll just do the one game at 11 and maybe I'll put it up to a vote. So 2 ranked teams likely then at 11. 11's not too early for me if I get up by 10. I should get up at 9 that day though. Spend time with my son. All right. Duke, Michigan State, Iowa State, Purdue. Yeah, I haven't done Iowa State or Purdue. Have done Duke. Have done Michigan State. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, we'll just put men's basketball at noon. To be determined men's basketball. To be determined, let's see, 12. No, 11A. Men's basketball. Oh, shoot. I need a... I gotta copy and paste the stupid emoji. There we go. All right, that'll work. To be determined, 11 a.m. men's basketball. All right, and then I'll maybe put it in the as a post in the members, paid members of the website to vote on. All right, quick break, and I'll be back. We'll skip the music. I'll be right back. Thanks everybody for watching. All right, we are back. Okay, YouTube studio, you don't need to yell at me. Oh, shoot, drop frames. We had frozen picture. Oh, I want new internet so bad. Hopefully early next year, that'll be taken care of. Unbelievable how bad this internet is. All right, well, probably means I should close ESPN, use up less bandwidth. It's a final 33-15. Pats beat the Gynats. Misspelling of Giants. Flackens and Gynats. What else? All right. So, yeah, let's get ready for the third. What am I doing? Oh, how's the poll going? 12 votes, 58% for the Sharks, 42% for the Mammoth. Surprisingly, the teams have the same record. But Mammoth get the tiebreaker because they have more regulation wins, I think. I can't believe it. The Avalanche have 17 of their 18 wins are in regulation. And they still only have one regulation loss. And, like, I think all of their other losses are in the shootout, I think. Or something weird like that. It's like amazing just how strong, just how well the Avalanche season has gone. All right, let's check the audio. Okay, we're good. Just want to double check. Oh, yeah, probably should make sure we're live, too. 1 second. Yeah, I bet you we're behind. Yep, we're behind. Gosh darn this stupid app. You know what? Let me just get out and get back in. This stupid ESPN Plus app is so awful. At least it doesn't crash twice a game anymore. That was super No, I don't want the Blues game. That game is over. Why would you send me to that game? I should have gotten out and back in. We're probably underway. Yep. Anytime this app wants to wake up. Yep. 1942 to go. Okay, yeah, we're much more on top of it now. Had a feeling we were behind. I got to remember to check that every commercial break, and especially... All right, Mammoth in white going left to right. Sharks in black going right to left. Mammoth player just got tripped right in front of the ref. No call. It was Keller who now centers it to a shot from the blue line. Is saved by Oskarov at 19-10. Shots on goal, 13-11 still, though. Kevin Patullo may get fired. They vandalized him. Wait, I thought he was fired. Are you talking about the Giants defensive coordinator? I thought he was fired. Whoops, forgot. All right, face off in the far circle in the Sharks' end. Mammoth win behind the net. Sent off the near corner boards. Dursey cross ice pass. Knocked away though. Sharks scoop up the puck. Send it off the near boards. It's going to go behind the net though, untouched for icing at 18:49. It is 13-12. So they did get a shot on goal here in the third. Oh, I'm sorry. Eagles offensive coordinator. I knew the name sounded familiar. I'm sorry. Wait, so who vandalized him? Are you talking wait, what? I forgot their last game. They've lost to the Bears. Oh, you're talking about the Bears game on Black Friday. Okay, gotcha. Face off, sent up the near boards. Sorry, I got him confused with the Giants coordinator getting fired. Looks like we got a penalty coming up on the Sharks. Utah still has the puck. They'll reset in their own end, so we get a time to do the call-outs. Delayed penalty and empty net for Utah. Nope, they already touched the puck. Never mind, shouldn't have bothered. 18-26. Hooking on, who is that? Goodrow. Hooked Gunther at 134. Come on, you can type. Let's do it. There we go. All right, Utah power play. Face off. Sharks behind their own net. Send it up the far boards down the length of the ice. Vanasek on in relief of Melka. He got the early hook after it was 3. There's 3 not. I think it was 3-1 at the time. Hayton into the far circle. Now behind the net. Gunther back up to the blue line. Sergachev to Keller into the near circle. Now near corner. He's near circle. Still looking. Keller sends it to Hayton in the near corner. Drop pass to Keller. Back to Hayton. They tried to get it to Schmaltz. Sharks knocked it away. Skated over the red line into the O-zone. Cross-ice pass went off the stick and wide. A golden opportunity missed by the Sharks. That was Delandria who had it go over his stick. Keller cross-ice pass. Hayton to Sergachev. Blue line, Hayton. Top of the circle. Keller, near circle. Centering pass to Schmaltz. He takes it near corner. Back to Keller. Keller to the point. Sergachev shot. Glove save held on by Askarov. 83.4 miles per hour by Sergachev at 17:08. 13 all shots. Still 3-2 Sharks. And hello, Seth, if I didn't say hello earlier. Pretty good save. Good job hanging on by Askarov. Mook-Medulin backhands it down the length of the ice for the Sharks. Stopped by Vanasek. Scooped up behind the net. Drop pass. Dursey over the blue line. On net and frozen by Askarov from like his own blue line. 16:47 to go in the second period. Still 21 seconds on the power play. Face off. Utah can't keep it in. It's skated away by Eklund into the far circle towards the crease. Nice save by Vanasek off the shorty attempt. And dumped in by Dursey. Mook-Medulin with the hit on Yamamoto. It comes to Askarov, who saves it, and we get a whistle at 16:25. Power play is over. We're 14 all shots on goal. Yeah, that was a pretty good move by Eklund, and he got a nice forehand chip shot. Good save by Vanasek. Cooley with a nice pass to Dursey on the doorstep, and that was a good save by Askarov on the last whistle. Face off. Utah keeps it in. Shot and a glove save and held on. Marino on the shot, and Dickinson and Krause get into it. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Toffoli was pushing somebody. Is there any call here at 16:21? Good shot by Marino from the near circle. Good glove save by Askarov. Yeah, Dickinson and Krause may have landed a punch in Dickinson's face on that exchange. No call though. Taken from the slot out of there by the Sharks to the right wing, dumped off the goalie on a dump in. It looked like it was going to be a pass. Sent to the blue line and in, but Sharks send it right back to the red line. Now they center it. Celebrini drop pass to Toffoli, who sends it out of the O-zone. And they send it up the far boards. Return pass to Celebrini, taken over by Utah, though. They say 16-15 shots on goal, Utah. Trailing 3-2. 15:32 to go in the middle period. Sent on net by, who was that? Eklund. And another save by Vanasek. And we have another face-off after the whistle here. 15:28 to go, the second. Still says 16-15. I thought that would be a shot on goal, but I guess not for San Jose. All right. Okay, we were zeroed in on Klingberg. Now we're finally ready for the draw. Mammoth take it behind their own net. Nearly turned it over in the near boards. Out of their own end. Over the red line to the far side. Circle shot. Big rebound. Nobody for Utah could put it in, though. And San Jose did not get it out. Cross-ice pass by Keller. Shot from the far circle. I thought they may have a chance at the rebound and not to be. Backhander just goes wide. He had somebody wide open on the near post. Or, near the crease. Skated in again by Utah. Drop pass. 7-2 shots on goal for Utah this second period already. We're 14:45 to go. Battle along the near boards. Sharks finally get it out. Now they make a cross-ice pass off the far boards. Return pass picked off by Mammoth, and they counter. 18-15 shots on goal. And we have 14:20 to go in the middle period. Sent into the O-zone. Schmaltz couldn't get it. Countered by San Jose. Scooped up again by the Utah. Send it out of their own end. Down into the near corner for icing at 14:04. All right. Anything else? Yeah. And football's done. This is the last hockey game. All right. Guess we could check men's and women's college basketball scores, at least ranked. The linesman's talking to somebody, and now he puts his hand up and is still waiting to drop the damn puck. There's the draw. Utah wins it, sends it. No, I'm sorry. Sharks win the draw and send it out. Sent back to the blue. I wish the Sharks would wear teal, especially when they play the Mammoth, because their black looks like it could be Utah. Far circle shot and a goal. That was quick. By the Sharks. Apologies. 4-2. Utah had been dominating the action, and just like that, Will Smith's 11th gives the Sharks a 2-goal lead at 13:44 of the second from the far circle. Nice stick handling and right through, 5-hole on Vanasek. And terrible defense. It went right through Schmidt, and then he made Tanev look foolish. Schmaltz couldn't get there. Yeah, I think that was Tanev who got beaten badly. Schmidt could have stopped it too. Oh, brother. Well, at any rate, 4-2 Sharks. Into the near circle. Cooley back to the point. Shot by Dursey. It's deflected into the near corner. Sent behind the net. Still kept in by Utah. And sent off the far boards. Picked up by San Jose. They can't get it out. Centered. Cooley in the slot. Backhander saved by Askarov to the far boards. Shot from the blue line. Glove save by Askarov. And now we got pushing and shoving again. Cooley and Yamamoto are there. And 37 for the Sharks. Ooh, this is nasty. Cooley doesn't have a helmet, and Dursey's on the ice with somebody else. Okay, I thought he may have gotten flattened and didn't get up on his own. All right, it'll be interesting to see what, if anything, gets called here. So Will Smith, are you kidding me? There's no penalties out of that mess? Will Smith unassisted his 11th goal of the year. Here's the visualizer. He scores still just inside the far circle. He somehow got it around Schmidt right through, and then Tanev, like, I don't know what Tanev was doing. He went right around him and then beat Vanasek 5-hole. Could have been Vanasek's fault, but terrible defense could have stopped it before it even got to that point. 20-16 shots on goal for Utah, and they trail by 2 though. And yeah, well, are we at 13:02? Is that right? Was my clock that far behind? I guess. Under 14 media timeout. No penalties out of that mess either. All right. Oh. Jackson Dart sent flying by big hit. Skirmish ensues as Patriots take down Giants. Oh, they were wearing the old Patriot 3-point stands logo unis. Let's make sure we are live. It says we are. All right. Oh, this can't be top 25. I thought it'd be top 25. Maybe there were no top 25 games and they're just displaying anything. All right, let's go to women's. This is like everything. Oh, Eastern Illinois game got postponed against Blackburn. Oh, they don't even have a logo for Blackburn or West Coast Baptist. All right, we'll take a look at this later. Face off. Sharks behind their own net. Over the red line. Dursey to the far boards. Mammoth skated in. Sharks take it back over. 12:45 to go. Second period. Dumped in. Vanasek behind his own net. Out the far boards. Kept in the slot. Backhander. Another Sharks goal. Backhander by 81. In the slot. 5-2. Assist by Eklund. Gaudette, 7th from Eklund. Yeah, bad pass to try and clear the zone, and then a backhander just inside the near circle. Eklund with a great pass as he was falling down, and then backhander beat wait. They're not both. Okay, yeah, Vanasek's a righty, so it beat him glove side high to the far post. Eklund, and they say, oh, Gaudette from Eklund. Gaudette 7th. Or, yeah, I guess that's the only assist. 12:35 actually. 5-2. They're getting outshot 20-17. Man, 5 goals on 20 shots. 2 by Vanasek in relief. Another good save by Askarov from the far circle. Mook Madulin gets knocked down behind the net. Mammoth send it back. Oh, Mook Madulin has it again in the far circle, and he chips it to center ice and takes a violent hit off the boards. Holy cow. It's going to get ugly soon. Chipped in. Taken away. Well, it's a ping pong match at neutral ice. Yeah. 2 given up by Vanasek on, well, now 11 shots. No, 17 shots. So he's given up 2 on 7, and Vejmelka gave up 3 on 10. But, I mean, that just terrible defense again by the Mammoth, I would say, but that's just my opinion. Toffoli sends it behind his own net. Now he sends it out. Taken over by the Mammoth, and they lose it immediately. Taken behind the net by the Sharks. 11:15 to go in the middle period. And that is icing on San Jose at 11:11. 21-17 shots on goal Utah, but they trail 5-2. Hang in there. Hutch. Sounds like someone's got a case of the Mondays from Office Space. Hey, Lawrence, has anybody ever said to you, shot from the far circle, held on by Askarov, more pushing and shoving. Celebrini, what a punk. Shoved Cooley in the back. Wow, what a punk move. And then he skates away and lets his teammates take the battle. That's a jerk move. My God, Celebrini. Are you kidding me? You ain't about to go toe-to-toe and fight anybody. You got to push Cooley in the back and then immediately skate out of there. What a wuss. Dude, you ain't doing crap. Yeah, Cooley might have cross-checked him, but that was before the whistle. And they missed so much showing that replay. And I had forgotten to stop the clock. Into the slot, another goal. Oh my gosh. It is 6-2. Sharks just taking it to the Mammoth right now. 10:51 to go. Smith's another goal. Ugh. From Toffoli. Smith's 12th. Yeah, he's got 2 in the second period. Toffoli had 2 in the first. So a lot of points for Toffoli. Just another shot right down the middle from the slot and beat Vanasek glove side high. So he's given up 3 on less shots than we may get Vejmelka back in net. Utah looking very uninspired. Wow, they missed the draw and a lot. 2 goals and an assist for Will Smith, but I believe Toffoli's probably got the same. It's 22-18 shots on goal. Yeah, 3 goals on 10 shots for Vejmelka in like short order, and 3 goals on 8 shots for the so far also given up by the backup. Yeah, Smith and Toffoli on the assist, so Toffoli's got the same numbers, 2 goals and an assist at least. Dumped in by Utah into the far corner. Mook Madulin couldn't clear it. And it's just kept in at the blue line by the Mammoth, trailing by 4. We are finally halfway through this mess. All right. Mammoth dump it in. Picked up by San Jose at the red line into the O zone. Taken in the corner. Pinned. Cole is there. Simashev is there. Can't get it out from the skates yet. Cole and Shark player. Stenlund is there now, battling. Still nobody can dig it off the boards. It's getting chippy. Cole taking some shots. And, yeah, what did we get called here at night? Yep, penalty on Utah. Should switch to Utah's broadcast, see what they say. We got a media timeout, 6-2, and a Utah penalty coming up. They don't have it up on the board yet on NHL.com. This is nuts. Oh, Mamas and the Papas. I don't know Mamas and the Papas. Yeah. I know of them, but couldn't tell you a song. I'm sure there's stuff I've heard, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I know that, but... Was it Big Mama Cass? Was that her name? There's something from that group, I think. Okay, they put the penalty up so we can do that. Oh, yeah, we'll get to the other Shark. We'll do the Sharks goals at the intermission. Actually, we probably got time. Simashev cross-checking on Delandria. So now you decide to call it? Don't call it on punk-ass Celebrini for doing it after the whistle, but you get it Simashev when they're just trying to dig the puck out. When the Sharks are doing the exact same thing. I mean, I'm not like for Utah. I love their color scheme, but it's just so stupid that they're considered a new team too. It's almost like it's the reverse. Well, it's like the Baltimore Ravens like being considered an expansion team. It's so wrong. And I don't even think they should go back to Arizona. I don't know why in the world they'd give them another shot. I didn't even see it. They replayed it. I missed it. All right, Sharks power play coming up. 1 of 1 shot on goal for San Jose's power play. I think Utah has been struggling lately. Haven't seen every game, but taken by Utah out of their own end. Yeah, they got to go on the attack and try to pick up a shorty. Shot, nice save by Oskarov. San Jose was just like kind of standing around, letting him walk right up and shoot it from the far circle. 24-18 shots on goal, Utah. Eklund has it over the red line. Off the far boards to himself. Back to Wenberg. Now down low, Celebrini behind the net. Back to the blue line, Smith. Blue line pass to Klingberg. Back to Celebrini. He takes over in the far. Now back to Klingberg. Back to Celebrini. 1:05 to go on the power play. Down to the far circle for Eklund. Back to Klingberg. Far circle. Touch pass to Will Smith. Block shot by Utah. And they clear it down the length of the ice. 78.5 miles per hour on that blast. 8 minutes to go in the middle period. Under 45 on the power play. Sent off the near boards. Eklund over to Orloff to Toffoli. Stick handles. Backhander wide off the glass. Sent down again by the Mammoth. Orloff picks it up. He's pestered by Schmaltz, who heads off for a line change. Orloff pass to Toffoli. Shot from the slot is wide. Rebound. Good save by Vanasek. It's into the near corner. And along the near boards. And cleared by Utah. Picked up by, well, it's not, who is that? Into the slot, shot, and held on for the save by Vanasek at 7:06. Penalty is over, 24-19, shots on goal. Got to fix the clock for the second intermission as well. All right. Face off. Shot. Deflected into the far corner. It was a Shark shot. Oh, up ahead. 1-on-1. Into the near circle. Shot. Saved by, excuse me, Oskarov. Into the near corner. Into the far corner. Yep, 25-20. Shots on goal. Shot from the near circle. Big rebound. Not frozen, but cleared out by Utah. Sent off the far boards for the Sharks. Picked up behind the net. They get it to Dursey. Dursey sends it up the near boards for Utah. San Jose sends it by the penalty box. Dursey dumps it in from the red line. Under 6:20 now to go. Whoop. Somehow my clock got way ahead. My bad. Not sure what I did. I must not have stopped at one time. Behind the San Jose net. They Sharks send it back to the blue line. Into the near circle, or near corner, behind the net. They get it to Eklund, near circle. He sends it behind the net, into the near corner. Behind the net to the far circle. Shot, big rebound, another good save, I believe, unless it just went wide or off the post. And the puck couldn't be frozen by Vanasek. The wraparound, he just made a skate save. Unbelievable. And cleared into the stands. Is this going to be a delay of game puck over glass on the Utah Mammoth? We'll see. Wait, why do they have... Yeah, it is. Peterka heads to the penalty box. Why did they have a San Jose State Spartans logo on their scorebug? I'm trying to figure that out. All right, Peterka penalty and San Jose back on the power play. Shots are 25-23 Utah. I got to fix that. So what now? So Vemelka gave up 3 goals on 10 shots, and Vanasek's given up 3 on 13, I guess now. So he's actually made about 5 or 6 shots, 5 or 6 saves in a row. No, I agree. And even worse, why are they going back to Atlanta? Atlanta, you lost 2 franchises as it is. Yeah, Arizona, no, and I'd say Atlanta, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I know it was run very poorly, but I still don't get it. I know that previous ownership group was awful, but I still don't. I wouldn't do it if I was the NHL, and I would not give Atlanta a 3rd shot either. So the puck went... Yeah, that was a great save by Vanasek. Oh, and they whiffed on the rebound attempt, they being the Sharks. And the wraparound was a great save too. This could easily be a 7-2 game, but Vanasek made 2 great saves, and then Peterka flipped it backhand into the stands, so they got to kill another penalty. All right, face off. 1. Sharks keep it in at the blue line. Klingberg to Will Smith, down low. And Wenberg gets it back to Klingberg at the point. Far circle, Wenberg. Near corner, Eklund. Back to the blue line, Klingberg. Far circle, Celebrini. Klingberg at the blue line to the slot. Shot by Will Smith. Vanasek nearly knocked the goal posts off the pegs. And taken by Klingberg at the neutral zone. Pass to Celebrini. He takes a hit, sends it off the far boards. Utah made a dangerous pass through the slot. Kept in by Klingberg. Eklund now. Far circle, Celebrini. Shot, big rebound, whiffed on a rebound attempt for Will Smith. And cleared down the length of the ice by Utah. 25-24 shots on goal. 4:15 to go in the second. Gaudette sends it around the boards and out. Picked up by Orlov, so seemingly the second power play unit is out there. Kurashev, I see, who was that? Oh, that guy who had the goal, Regenda. He's out there. All right, Orlov, 20 seconds on the power play. Kurashev carries it in. Far side, Gaudette. Far circle. Center to Toffoli and a glove save by Vanasek. 3:39. 12 seconds to go on the power play. 25 all shots on goal. I think they're going to take that shot away. That was wide of the net. I don't see how that's a shot on goal. I think they'll take one back for the Sharks. All right. Waiting for the draw. Hayton against, who was that? For the Sharks. Sharks win the draw. They keep it in. Shot from the far circle. Blocked into the near circle. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Behind the net, Sergachev, and flipped down the length of the, not quite the length of the ice. Stopped by the Sharks. Penalty over. 3:20 to go. And I forgot to start the clock. Gosh darn it. All right. Up the near boards at the red line. Keller passes, is dumped in from the red line. I believe, was it Sergachev or maybe Cole? Played out by the Sharks. Sharks going for a line change. Mammoth up the near boards. Dursey gets hit. Mammoth, that they've touched it. I thought the Mammoth were offsides. Far circle shot. Big rebound on a save by Askarov into the far corner. Mammoth have it in the slot. It gets away. Sharks are going to counter. They have a 2-on-1. Keller to the far circle and missed the stick. Who missed that? 51 on the Sharks. Graf. And the Sharks retreat to the red line. And they get a change. Or no, Utah was getting a change. Celebrini, or no, Eklund drop pass. He gets it back in the far corner. He brings it to the blue line. Far circle. Skated just outside the crease. Shot. Big save. Taken behind the net by, I think, Cooley off the far corner boards. Sharks take it back. Eklund centers it. Deflected behind the boards. Into the near corner. Sent around to the far corner. Sharks have the puck. Dursey, Simashev, and have been out there more than a minute. Almost a minute and a half. Back to the blue line, but picked off and taken by pass to Cooley in the far circle. Frozen puck, I think, in the crease by Askarov. That was Peterka to Cooley. Cooley got the shot, and good save by Askarov. 27-25 shots on goal, Utah. Yeah, he was doing the splits. Cooley from the far dot couldn't get anything under it. It was just along the ice. Yamamoto was there on the crease trying to stuff it in. And Oskarov denied him. And then somebody grabbed Yamamoto around the neck, put him in a headlock. Sharks win the draw, clear it to center ice, and get the puck and make a backhand to forehand move and almost got the 7th goal. Wow. Just terrible defense by the Mammoth again. Unbelievable. How that guy just was able to get to that loose puck and get a shot on goal, I don't know. Lazy defense by the Mammoth. Under a minute to go in the second period. Deflected into the far corner. Held in at the blue line by the Sharks. Sent around the near boards. Sent back to the blue line and out by the Sharks. And they pass it off the near boards. Mammoth take control of the puck. They retreat into their own end. Marino has it. He makes a cross-ice pass. They send it off the near boards, down the length of the ice, behind the Shark net. Sent around the far boards. This might be icing on, it is, on San Jose with 15.4 seconds to go. How did Schmidt glove it down and then let the goal scorer, Regenda, get a shot on goal? That was terrible. Face-off controlled by the Mammoth but they're in the neutral zone. Red line pass. They're offside. They'll have to tag up. Sharks have the puck. Toffoli, I think, dumped it in. It was blocked. That's the end of the second. 6-2 Sharks after 2. Not much of an effort by the Mammoth in that second period. Already started the clock. All right, thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. At least we won't have overtime, barring a miracle. Yep, Smith, Gaudette, and Smith on the goals. We had Toffoli, Regenda, Toffoli. Wait a minute, what? Yeah. 3 goals in each period. So at this rate, it's going to be a 9-3 final. Oh, boy. All right, we'll go through the second period ones. Again, Smith on the first goal from Celebrini and Toffoli. He's got the puck. Oh, yeah, terrible defense. Schmidt and Tanev got beaten badly. And Vanasek got beat, I think, 5-hole or I don't know. Gaudette, he's 81. Eklund on the assist. Gaudette, yeah, just inside the near circle, beat him. Glove side high. And then finally, Smith's second goal of the second period. I think they had a 2-on-1, right? Yeah, to the far circle, around Sergachev and buried it. Just terrible defense. It was 6-2, 9:09 into, so halfway through, 9:09 into the second. Unreal. So they actually had time to make it 12-4 at that pace. But things finally calmed down. 29-26 shots on goal in favor of Utah, and they trail by 4. Yeah, we'll go through the stats, then we'll go through the scores from earlier, then I'll take a break and be back. All right. 26-19 faceoffs in favor of Utah. 0 for 2 on the power play, Utah. 1 for 3, San Jose. 11-10 hits, Sharks. 13-4 block shots, Mammoth. 9-7 giveaways, Sharks. 4-1 takeaways, Sharks. Third and season series tied at 1-1. This is the season series finale, game 3. Yeah, barring a miracle, we'll see. But we'll see what the final scoring margin is and over under on the goals. I'm sure we're past that at 6-2. Hope you'll tune in soon. We will have more hockey and yeah, probably a men's basketball game, 11 a.m. 2 ranked opponents. I think we'll do who was it again? I already forgot the game. Oh, I think it's not conference play yet. I think it was Iowa State, Purdue, and they're both ranked. Let me confirm that. We already did a Duke game, so yeah, I think it's just I'll break up the day. I have my son help me on the call. Yeah, Iowa State, Purdue. I think we'll do that game. I think I'll just put that in. We'll go through the scores in a minute. Instead of Duke, Michigan State, which we've already done a game for each of those teams. You'll know it's state if I just put ST. Iowa State, Purdue. Iowa State, can we put at? No, that's good. Iowa State - Purdue, 11 a.m. men's basketball. And then Winnipeg at Edmonton at 9. Yeah, that'll be enough. Sunday we'll have Bears at Packers, 3:25. We'll have to look ahead to see what else that night. Let me see what hockey is on that night too. One second. Sunday, would be the 7th. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't do a noon game before a 3:25 game. Texans Chiefs at night, meh. Yeah, Bears at Packers, 3:25. What else? Huh. All right, I can't do a game. Yeah, I can't do a 6 o'clock game. Let's see what's on the schedule on NHL.com real quick. Easier than looking at this website. Okay, wouldn't get the noon and wouldn't do it because I'll probably have to drive my son back, but this is during the Packer game. So is this game. So is this game. So is this game. Don't get that game, but it's still during it. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll get blacked out for Blackhawks Ducks. Shoot, we may not have any hockey that night then. Yeah. Dang it. Well, maybe I'll just do Bears Packers. Oh, that's too bad. Well, let me see if there's any college basketball that night. Why is the Hawks Ducks game at 7? That's it. That's the latest game on a Sunday. They did actually have a 9 o'clock game one Sunday. I know that's rare. It's too bad, yeah, that the 3:25 football won't be over before 6. Oh well. Dang it. Well, that stinks. All right, let's see if there's any basketball that night. Probably not. Probably nothing good. UTEP versus Seattle U. Texas El Paso. Oh, wait, that's the same thing. So that's one game. Do I get North Florida Gonzaga? I would have to confirm that at 8. That might be something to do. I'll have to check Gonzaga's site because I'm wondering if this website is wrong. All right, in women's, let's see. What time did I say that game was? I mean, I could just deal with this tomorrow. 8 o'clock, yeah. So I don't think I'd do that 7. And who is it? North Florida. Who the heck is North Florida, though? Against Gonzaga. Okay, that's... Don't know how good a game that would be. All right, 1 second. Whoops. Sorry, I guess we're done looking at Sunday's schedule. That's too bad. Probably no hockey then Sunday. That's unfortunate. Ah, dang. Ranked women's, but it's on Big Ten Network. Yeah, 1 game at 7. Okay. All right, let me look up. I don't know. I'm just not excited about, who was it? Somebody, Chiefs. Yeah, I won't get that Blackhawks game. I don't know. Texans, Chiefs. Saskatchewan, Sasquatch. Yes. Yes. I'm sure they're looking at 4, though. Would they? Isn't Portland? Sorry, I must have just muted that on mistake. Isn't Portland one of the expansion sites? I really don't. I know they're going to do it, but I can't stand that they're going to do Atlanta and Arizona again. And I think Portland, it's like the 4th city is kind of just to be determined. Yeah, I don't know. Texans, Chiefs. I'm just not excited. All right, let's look up. Let me see Gonzaga real quick before I even consider. I'm wondering if this game is really on ESPN Plus or if it's on just regular ESPN. I think the site made a mistake. Oh, yeah. Houston. Yeah. Houston and Portland probably, right? If they do 4 American. Houston, Portland, Atlanta, and probably stupid Arizona. That was... I keep forgetting what I've heard rumored. All right, let's see the... No. Why are they sending me to last year's schedule? Oh my, this is so dumb. Why does a internet search take me to last year's schedule? I don't know why I have to specify I want the current season. All right, today, what is with all... What did I hit? Okay, there we go. All right, Gonzaga. Yeah, there's probably no way this game is not on... Let's see. Well, no kidding. Wait, they say the game's at 6. Is that... Wait, what did I say? Oh, come on. So if it's 6, Gonzaga's West Coast, right? I don't even know where they are. Yeah, dang. They're playing a rare game on ESPN Plus. against North Florida. So 9 Eastern, yeah, 8 our time, 6 local. It says Verse. Where is their game, though? Oh, Spokane, Washington. Yeah, I thought they were Washington. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe we'll do that game instead of Chiefs, since there isn't a hockey game late enough because of the 325 football. All right. I think that's what we'll do. We'll settle our Sunday plans then. All right. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks if you already did. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended and helps grow the channel as well. And thanks for your continued support. And thanks everybody for chatting. Thank you very much, Alex, for keeping me company here as I am like flapping my gums to myself. It feels like at times. All right, I think we got the weekend schedule ironed out then. I think we'll have Gonzaga. I should look up what is North Florida's record. I'm sure they're not good. What? Oh yeah, what are they? The Offspring? Oh my gosh. Go to the full site. I don't want this garbage. I said, yeah, Osprey. Men's basketball schedule. Oof, they're 2-5. Yikes. They lost by 40 to Florida. Oh boy. 33 to Tennessee. I mean, both top 25 teams. Yeah, they might. I don't wonder if they're not Division 1. They lost to Prairie View by 3. They have a game Tuesday night. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game for them. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, okay. Thanks. All right. Let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Oh, no. Taz just keeled over. I'm so sorry, Taz. Got him with the microphone stand. Oh, yeah. I guess I should look up the rumors on the expansion. All right. We should be getting underway shortly. I forgot to get out the app. It says go. Yeah, you know what? We'll get out and get back in. Yeah, we'll stick with the Sharks broadcast. All right, come on. Whoops. Let's get the clock fixed. Come on, ESPN. All right, there we go. Hopefully this is more Houston Oil. Who's the next? I don't know. Are they going to go one at a time, or are they going to... Oh, are you talking WNBA? It'll be the Portland... What the heck are they called? Fire for the WNBA and the Toronto Tempo next year. Those would be the next franchises. Wow. Early icing at 1954 off the draw, I believe. 29-26. But if you're talking NHL, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. All right, that shot was wide. It's behind the Utah net. Sharks control the puck into the corner. Now Utah passes it out. They take it over the red line into the O-zone. Drop. Were they offside at 1936? 29-27 shots on goal. Utah, there goes my software. Hopefully it'll reconnect. There we go. All right, let's make sure we are live. Okay, yeah, NHL I'd have to look up. I don't honestly know. Everything I thought was rumors. I didn't know if anything had been announced yet. Behind the net, I think it's crazy. Why would they expand beyond 32? I don't understand. Shot, big rebound, and the Sharks carry it out of their own end. 80 miles per hour, I think by Sergachev. He takes it behind his own net and battle for the puck in the near corner. First whistle, I'll research it. Now they say 30-26 shots on goal. Kept in at the blue line. Sharks rip a shot. Will Smith was wide. Somebody broke a stick. And the Sharks dump it into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Utah in the far corner. The puck is pinned. Neither team has dug it out yet. Still waiting. Sergachev is waiting. They're still... I don't understand this. Wenberg. They used to whistle this, and I get it. Just let it play out, but... I don't know. Mammoth finally get it out of their own end. Trailing by 4. Just over 18 minutes to go. Sergachev passes it back to his defensive partner, Simashev, into the O-zone, carried in by Carcone, into the near corner. Sharks have it in the near corner. Flip it behind the net to their other side, the far corner, over the red line, and Toffoli rips a shot, and it's held on by Vanasek at 17:34. So I'm assuming it's 30-27. It is. Okay. All right. Far circle draw. Shot off the boards behind the net into the far corner. Taken out by Utah. Into the near circle. Sent wide. Far circle. Sent wide. Near corner. Oh, boy. Mammoth. Trying to dig it Out of the near corner. Cooley couldn't keep it in. It's at neutral ice. And let's see. Back inside their own defensive end for the Mammoth. They send it ahead. Mook-Medulin has it for the Sharks. They dump it in. Goes to the side of the net. Sent behind to the net by the goalie, Vanasek. Cooley can't dig it out. Now he flips it to center ice. Picked up by the Sharks. Do they have another? Yeah, Reeves is 75. I forgot. Frozen puck by Oskarov at 16:31. Still 6-2, 30-27. Oh, you're making up Phoenix Fire. Yeah. The Phoenix, right? Wouldn't that be sweet? How's that for a dumb name? Cold Snowbirds, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll have to look. I really don't know. I hadn't heard anything. I thought it was all rumors at this point. Shot is deflected behind the net. Still 30-27 shots on goal. Under 16:20 to go in this masterpiece. Behind the net. Ooh, collision. What's his name? Got hit. Sergachev. Sent in. And chipped out by the Mammoth. Gretzky management team? Oh, really? Well, here, I'll vote for Phoenix. Right? How about Phoenix Rising Phoenix? All right. At the blue line, Sharks still have it. Drop pass, shot. Don't know if that went off the post or if it was a save. 30-28 shots on goal now. Mammoth into the near corner. Or just Phoenix Rising. Wouldn't that be better? Could you have a Rising, non-plural? Shot. Blocked, I think, into the near corner. 84.7 on that last rocket. Yeah, Sharks have tied it up on shots, 30 all. So Vanasek finally getting better numbers than Vamelko, who started the game and gave up 3 goals on 10 shots and got the hook. Again, I don't think the first 2 were his fault. I think coach was trying to pump the team up or wake them up, and it just has not worked out. Kraus pass, and Smith taps it back to the defenseman. They carry it out of their own end and send it into the O-zone. Behind the net, Vanasek sends it off the far board, or near boards, pardon me. Skated out. Kraus has it. He gets hit by Mook-Medulin to Foley in front of his own net. Drop pass to Mook-Medulin. Pressured. Oh, turned over. Oh, Kraus couldn't handle it. That would have been a golden opportunity to make it 6-3. Somebody lost an edge. Might have been, if it's Toffoli, I think he's the only 70 number out there right now. Maybe not. Maybe it could have been. And is this a penalty? Or yeah, it is. Cross-checking. Orloff just getting up. He has a lot of snow on him. So we got a penalty against Utah at 13:51. Under 14 media timeout. They are sending, who is that? Carcone. Interference. Okay, I forgot. I keep forgetting the X is interference. And yeah, cross-checking is the right. All right. Power play coming up for San Jose. Let me get that on there. 53, I think. Man, my brain. All right, let me Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Inferno. Yeah, I guess I think I like Infernal better than Fire. Yeah, that's a good call. So, all right. Hockey expansion teams. What? So Houston and Atlanta? According to AI search assistants, they think Houston and Atlanta. $2 billion? Did we talk about the price? I thought we did. Yeah. Houston, Atlanta. Houston's the strongest candidate. This must be what you saw. Atlanta, Quebec City, interest exists but uncertain. New Orleans recently discussed. What? Indianapolis mentioned as a possibility, but no recent developments reported. There was just a group meeting, I guess, for New Orleans recently. So, yeah, I guess Houston's the only potential, and maybe Atlanta. Oh, geez. Did the Sharks just score? I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. Let me see the replay. Oh, off the crossbar. They almost did. Jeez Louise. Celebrini ripped one off the crossbar. So the power play continues. Face off. That was not a shot on goal. It hit the bar, you dummies. Did they seriously put that as a shot? On TV? Yeah, they took it away. Shot and a shorty goal by the Mammoth. Just outside the crease. Good pass. I think Krause buried it, but they're still down 6-3, but they get a shorty. Puck was carried over the red line. Pass, like a give and go, returned and deflected in past Oskarov. Poor defense by the Sharks. Krause took it, headed up the ice, made a nice give and go pass, got it right back and tipped it just glove side high over the pad and into the net at 13:33. So we're back to a 3-goal game, but under 13.5 now. But they got one back shorthanded. Orlov to Kurashev over the red line, off the near boards, and cleared down the length of the ice by the Mammoth. Oskarov behind his own net. Picked up by Orlov into the near boards. Gaudette to the Kurashev in the corner. Back to Orlov, blue line. Kurashev. Shot from the slot. Saved or blocked into the far boards. Mammoth get it. Go the other way over the red line. Far circle. That's Schmaltz. And he loses the puck. And they have to regroup. Sharks. Nope. Controlled by the Mammoth. They send it up the far boards. Under 12:20. Under 30 seconds on the power play. I hope Atlanta is just not. I hope that's not going to happen. Indy would be interesting. Then they'd have everything but baseball. At the blue line, dumped in. Krause behind the net. And Sharks have it. Power play almost over. And now we're at full strength. Under 12 to go now. Sent behind the net. Vanasek sends it up the far boards. They make a cross-ice pass to Peterka in front of the slot. Backhand. Oh, it was laying on the goal line. Is it frozen yet? Unbelievable. They get lucky, and now we've got pushing and shoving behind the net. Wow, did the Sharks catch a break? I mean, they'd still be up 2 goals, but they'd be in full choke mode. They got so lucky. Oskarov didn't save it. It went 5-hole and trickled by him. And luckily, a defenseman was Johnny on the spot to keep that. He got a goal mouth clear, I think. Or is that a soccer thing? I don't remember. Oh, they got so lucky. 11:31 to go. 32-30 shots on goal. I don't know what Orlov is so upset about. All right, we finally going to get to the draw in the far circle. Yeah, I hope not Atlanta. Oh gosh, we got to redo the draw again. Yeah, I think they're basing that because I think they said Utah paid $1.5 billion. I want to say in my quick research. I mean, super quick, not a whole lot put into it. Dumped in by the Sharks to the far corner, picked up by Utah. Who the heck is 2? Oh, they don't have a 2. Who was that? Who had a single-digit number out there for Utah? It must have had to have been Marino, right? It wasn't Schmaltz or Keller. It must have been Marino. Wait, Marino's 6, though. Yeah, I hope not Atlanta. I guess fine. Arizona can have a second chance, but please don't give Atlanta a third chance. I mean, really? Third time is not always the charm. You had 2 chances already. All right. Dursey passes in the near boards. Mammoth finally get it out. Taken over by the Sharks. Turned over to Cooley. Cooley chases it into the far corner. Mook Madulin is there. They're battling for the puck. Celebrini there now too. Yamamoto got tripped. I guess he lost an edge, so no call. Dumped in by the Sharks as we approach 10 minutes remaining. Under 10 now to go in the third. Still a 3-goal game. Pass to the near boards. Dumped in by the Sharks. Long shot. Blockered away into the far board. 79 miles per hour. Far circle for the Sharks. Guess that was not on target. Just as said the crease. Puck is loose into the near circle. Taken out by Utah. I guess they gave the Sharks a shot there. Under 9:20. Utah has it. Schmaltz in front of his own net. Sent behind the boards. Or sent behind the net to Sergachev. And he waits. He passes it off the near boards. It's taken into the slot, into the far corner, not controlled at all by Carcone. Blue line pass goes off a stick, and Yamamoto, I think they had to regroup, but the Sharks take it over. How are the Sharks not off sides? Reeves is there. Shot by Regenda, but it's blocked into the far corner. Blue line shot off the netting in the near corner. At 8:38. And not 8:38, 8:35 according to TV. Man, is NHL.com behind now? Might as well bring the expansion back to Minnesota then. A lot more. Oh, yeah, but where would they play? I mean, they've got a team in St. Paul. Wisconsin. Yeah, Milwaukee has an AHL team. I think aren't they the Nashville Predators affiliate? The Milwaukee Admirals. I think, yeah, I want to say they're the Nashville Predators affiliate. Yeah, I don't know. I think of what was rumored, I think Indy would be all right. I don't know. Are they large enough to support hockey? Who knows? I hear you. Minnesota is more like high school and college, though. I don't know if they were ever. They already lost one franchise. I think it was poorly run, though. And the Wild just seemed to be snake bit. Them and Columbus have like never. I mean, the Wild have. I don't know how much the Wild have probably done more than Columbus, but Columbus has what, one playoff series win, and it was in the first round, and they were the first team to sweep a President's Cup trophy winner in the first round. I think it was the Lightning. I just read about that, prepping, trying to figure out the background for it. All right, 32-31 shots on goal. Sharks have the Capitals Wednesday. Stars Friday. They play every other day next week. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Carolina, Philly, Toronto, and Pittsburgh. That's a 5-game trip, too. Texas, East Coast, and Canada. That's a rough road trip. Face off. Sharks have it. Behind the net. Broken stick. Or, no, it was a shark stick that a Mammoth player threw. Interesting. Eklund centers it, but it gets blocked into the near boards. Under 8:15 to go. 32 all shots on goal. Only goal of the third was that shorty by Utah. 8 minutes to go. Hey, hello, Couscous. I would love if Utah won. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I picked them. Celebrini is good. Yeah, Celebrini and Will Smith are very good. They'll cause any team many problems. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to put this back up. But thanks for commenting. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah. So, again, the only third period goal was Kraus, the shorty. All right, under 7:45 now. Puck is in the near corner. Mammoth send it to the far corner. Sent back behind the San Jose net. Battle for the puck. They get it to Mukmadulin. He clears it to neutral ice. Picked up by, it's got to be Marino. Marino back to his own blue line. Now into the near circle for Mammoth, and that shot is just high. Just missed, or maybe it was a glove save or tipped off of the glove and into the netting at 7:11. Now they took a shot away for San Jose, 32-31. Yeah, tonight Toffoli has 2 goals and an assist. I love Toffoli. And Will Smith has 2 goals and an assist. Yeah, I should look at the points because Sharks are killing it tonight. All right, near face-off circle. Draw controlled by the Mammoth. Eklund sent it. He's trying to get it to Paterka. Sharks send it up the near boards. And Mammoth regroup in their own end. By the penalty box area, Eklund, who was that? Keller, sorry, mixed the teams. Keller with the puck. Apologize. Keller centers it. The pass got picked off. Oh, yeah, I think we got a Sharks penalty, actually, at 6:37. Graf heading to the box. Holding on Graf. So the Mammoth head to the power play. Graf got into, who was that, Dursey along the near boards. And Delandria was there too. Boy, I don't know. I didn't really see the holding. But here we go. Yep, I mean, they had their opportunities. They got a shorty, and there's still time, but they got to score on this power play. And then pull the goalie soon. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Sharks. It was on net, scooped up by Sergachev. Drop pass, picked up by Keller. Yeah, apologies for getting the wrong name for Keller. And they turned it over, and the Sharks clear it down the length of the ice. Vanasek behind. Well, actually, Sergachev just takes it out from behind the net. Drop pass. Cooley picks it up. Cooley over the red line, into the O-zone, passes it off the near boards. Battles in the... Peterka took it away, sent it around, kept in by Gunther. If the camera would follow properly. Peterka far circle, down low Cooley, and back to Peterka. Over to Sergachev. His pass gets blocked and cleared. Sergachev picks it up off the near boards to Keller. Keller off the near boards to Cooley. Actually, Peterka behind the net centered it. Oh, man. Keller either whiffed or got it blocked. Gunther to Peterka. Gunther back to the blue line and out. Didn't hit the defenseman. And come on. And Vanasek way out of the net to play it to Schmidt. So we got power play unit 2 out there now for the Mammoth. Picked up by Carcone. Over to Schmaltz. Return pass Carcone. Keller's still out there for Utah. Back to Schmidt. Keller in the near circle. Back to the blue line and out again. They are not completing their passes. Back to the defenseman on the blue line. 4:40 to go in the third. And they failed to score on this power play. And San Jose takes over the puck off the near board. Celebrini dumps it in front of the Mammoth bench. Vanasek plays it to the far corner. Scooped up by Krause. He clears it. San Jose gets it to Will Smith. Now far circle. Return pass. Who is... Oh, Klingberg. I keep forgetting Klingberg. All right. Mammoth behind their own net, up the far boards, and finally out. Pass off the near boards, picked up. And is that Tanev? Yeah. Behind the net. Wow, somebody got tripped. No call. Play on. Ref jumps out of the way of the puck. Sharks bring it up. Pass to the red line and dumped in. Both teams getting line changes. Would think they would pull Vanasek soon, but maybe not until they're down 2 goals. I don't know. Saw an early goal pull in the early game. Nice shot from the near circle and a nice glove save by Askarov at 3:19. We get the under, I think, 6 media timeout. 21 votes, 62% going for the Sharks in the poll tonight. All right. Still 31 shots on goal? Really? That last one wasn't on goal? Well, we'll see. All right, plenty of hockey coming up. Hope to see you for either the 6 and or the 9 o'clock coming up. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or the 9 o'clock Saturday. Actually going to be hockey free on Sunday because we'll have Bears at Packers at 3:25 and no way to schedule it around. So there's nothing late. The Hawks are at 7 and I get blacked out from the Blackhawks in this area. Although we do have 2 Blackhawks games coming up because they're on ESPN Plus and Hulu only. So no local blackout So we'll have Bruins Red Wings tomorrow at 6, followed by Blackhawks Golden Knights. Wednesday, Stars, Devils, and Capitals Sharks. Thursday, Penguins Lightning, followed by Blackhawks Kings. We'll be rooting for the Kings that night, though, as always. Buffalo Sabres at Jets 6 Friday, and Capitals at Ducks at 9. Winnipeg or Jets at Oilers Saturday night, and we're going to do Iowa State Purdue men's basketball at 11 a.m. All right, let's make sure we're live. I guess we're showing tweets. Sharks are in their black jerseys with just the fin in the circle logo instead of the normal shark one like this one or their original one. All right, face off in the far corner. Yeah, that was not a shot on goal. I don't know how. Just over 5 minutes to go. I'm sorry, just over 3 minutes to go. Into the near corner. Yeah, that one I think I put up to a vote, and that's what was voted. There was plenty to pick from at 6, so yeah. Yeah, if it's not Canadian, we try to go original. If there's no Canadian teams, we try to go original 6. In theory, those will draw well. Because Lord knows the Hurricanes haven't been a big draw, so I've kind of given up on doing further Carolina Hurricane games. I think there's a Hawks Hurricanes games. I think that might be the only Hawks game after this week for the rest of the year. Reeves takes it over and dumps it in. Played behind the net by Vanasek. Reeves gets it. Couldn't either whiffed or the pass got blocked. Sent in again by the Sharks. Vanasek to the far corner. Believe that. Who is that? Dumped. Nope, not dumped in from the red line. At least not for Utah. Now they take it over again. Both teams finishing line changes. Drop pass to Cooley. Centering. Blue line dump in, I think, by Krause. Cooley at the blue line, back off the boards. Now they send it behind the net. To the side, through the crease, off the near boards. Dursey sent it around to Cooley in the far corner, who misplays it. To Foley, backhands it out of their own end for the Sharks. Poked ahead to Will Smith. He gets taken down. No call. And who is this going the other way? That is Carcone all the way just in front of the net. Lost the puck. Next shot is sent wide. Or was that on net? I don't know. They haven't indicated. Yeah, no shot on goal here. Under a minute to go. Finally. Sorry, long night. The first game had 4 fights, I think, between the Jackets and Devils in the second period alone, plus a roughing. Coincidental or double roughing. Or coincidental roughings on each team. All right, they credited Mammoth with another shot. Krause back to the blue line in the slot. Shot, big rebound, they couldn't get a stick on it. Puck is frozen by Oskarov with 22.8 to go. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got Devils on, what day is it? Wednesday. Stars Devils at 6. And the Sharks again. And the Ducks Friday. So we got two of Capitals games on the road, 2 of 3 nights too. Face off into the near corner behind the net. 15 seconds to go. Shot, tough angle, deflected into the netting, and a whistle at 9.8. 34-31. And Reeves talking to one of the refs. Simashev is out there for the Mammoth. Looking at Reeves, apparently. Well, they have a Northern California patch on their shoulders. Sharks win the draw. They'll take it behind their own net. This, in theory, will be it. 2 seconds, 1 second. That is the end of the game. 6-3 Sharks. Thanks, Couscous. Appreciate it. I could have cashed out early, got my money back, gained $10. I should have went only down by 1. Oh, sorry about the bet or the prop bet or whatever. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Couscous. Yeah. I figured. I just wanted to point it out. Yeah, I don't get it, but I have no problem with the Devil's nickname. I almost put... oh, you're welcome, Couscous. Thanks. Whoops, for the kind words. Good luck on... Sorry I went so quick. Thanks. Good luck on future wagers. Mammoth get 1 back, but fall to the Sharks 6-3. After trailing 6-2 after 2, they got a shorty. All right. Did I show the Kraus goal? Oh, they don't even have a goal visualizer. How did they botch that? Oh, well. 34-31's your final shots on goal tally. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate you all. Like and subscribe before you head out if you haven't already. Thank you if you already did. 37-24 face-off wins by the Mammoth. 0 for 3 on the power play, though. 1 for 4 for the Sharks. 19-15 Sharks on the hits. 17-8 block shots. Mammoth. 16-10 giveaways, Mammoth. 6-1 takeaways, Sharks. Dominant win. First line combines for 10 points. Yeah. With Will Smith and Tyler Toffoli carrying the weight or the getting. Celebrini did have an assist. Actually, Celebrini had 2 assists, 3 assists. Holy cow! So 3 people with 3-point nights. Toffoli an assist. Actually, Toffoli had 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. But all they could talk about was Will Smith's night when. Actually, Tyler Toffoli had the great night. Oh, at any rate. Yeah, Will Smith, 2 goals. I thought he had an assist as well. Maybe he didn't. Maybe they took it away. I swear he had 2 goals and an assist, but I don't see it now. At any rate, that's going to do it. Hope to see you soon for hockey. We'll be back also with men's and women's college basketball soon as well. And back to football, we'll have Bears at Packers 3:25 Sunday. We'll see what else. But I think we'll just do that Gonzaga game Sunday night instead. No real interest in a Chiefs game. Trying to see if they have the 3 stars up because they're announcing them now. One of them was Toffoli. Probably is already on the box. Real quick. Yeah, let's see if we can find that. Yeah, Toffoli, number 1 star. Will Smith, 2. Celebrini, 3. Deservedly so. All right, that's going to do it. Sharks win 6-3 over the Mammoth in San Jose. Hope to see you in a little over 18 hours, 6:05, about 18 hours and 20 minutes for Bruins Red Wings. Until then, 62% of the 21 votes were right that the Sharks would win. All right, Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a terrific Tuesday. Hope to see you back 6 and 9 o'clock tomorrow for some more NHL hockey action. Take care and bye-bye.